Okay, so, you know that feeling that you get when you have all of your shopping done way before Christmas? Yeah, I don't either. So, here's to last minute shopping at Walmart. Okay, so I totally would have filmed inside there for you guys, but there was a lot of Christmas music going on and I wasn't sure if that was copyright or not. So, yeah, and I would have vlogged outside, but it's freaking cold outside. I'm not gonna freeze my hands off for you guys. I'm sorry. That's just not gonna happen. Plus, I parked really far away from the entrance because that's the only spot that was available. I got my grandma her Christmas presents. Now I'm gonna go home, make some cookies, and do some dishes. And I'll fill you guys in on, like, my past week, because it's been kind of crazy. So, I'll see you there. Hello, guys. Welcome to another episode of my extremely dirty kitchen. I mean, my drunk kitchen. Just kidding. Okay, so I'm home, and I need to make some cookies, because I was supposed to make some sort of dessert to bring. So, it's from a box. Don't judge. At least I'm making something. Hopefully you guys can see me. I don't know. Past week. So I took that Japanese proficiency test. Hopefully you can tell by this face. It didn't go well. I mean, I thought it went well, but apparently the tester person thought I was only an intermediate mid. If you didn't watch the video last week, that means I didn't get a high enough placement to get my teaching certificate. So yeah. Now what? That's been like the whole process this past week of what do I do now? On top of that, I had my graduation. Yay! Let me just need some butter, 1 stick, and 1 egg. Hold that thought. Made it. I should probably turn my oven on to 375. Okay, so I had my graduation. I need a bowl. I don't have a clean bowl. Are you serious? Darn you, dishes! Why don't you do yourself? Hang on, guys. Please hold momentarily while I make some available pots. Alright, problem partially solved. Hopefully I have something to mix this with. Oh, I do! Look, I have this. This will totally work. Feels like it's one of those things for an eye doctor, except it would be, like, totally covered, and then you'd have to read. Yeah. Where was I? Graduation, I think. So yeah. So I graduated with the rest of my educator, teacher people who have gone through the program and are now eligible to be teachers. Congratulations, guys. Just a little thick. Combined cookie mix, softened butter. Oh, softened butter. Softened butter. Totally from the fridge. It's gonna be really hard. Darn it. Hold that thought. So anyways, while I was at graduation, yeah, it was while. It was while people were still walking across the stage, after I had walked across the stage, that the lady who had hugged me, who I didn't know at all, kind of mouthed to me that she needed to talk to me afterwards. That was kind of weird. 30 seconds! Start. Oops, not a minute. Stop. This is going well. Totally going. Don't explode in my microwave. She is part of the foreign language department, apparently, even though I've never met her. So she talks. Hush! Microwave! Trying to make a video! This is gonna be really hard to edit. So anyways, she talked to me afterward about what my options would be, and I already told her kind of what I had planned, and she liked the idea. I cried, because I was already upset about everything, and I didn't really want to go to graduation anyways, because I was just frustrated with the whole thing. Yes. So, long story short, no, I'm gonna make you listen to the long story. I'm gonna tell you everything. No, I don't have my whiz! Whatever. It will work. I should be drinking right now, because that would make this whole process better. Okay, melted butter. My nose is dripping. Score! Made it. So anyways, yeah, informed her that I had already signed up for... Am I missing something? It would be better if I was drinking, because then that would make sense for all of my tangents. I told her that I had already signed up for a substitute authorization class at the beginning of January because I didn't know whether or not I would be able to get my substitute teaching license because I didn't have my teaching certificate, and you can't get your substitute teaching license without a teaching certificate or going through the substitute authorization class. January 2nd through the 4th, because that was the earliest, and we had a hotel reserved, and it was going to be great. Then, not a few hours after I graduated, I get a email from one of my professors saying, hey, I'm sharing your problem with one of the higher-ups in the teaching program people, I don't know what they're called. And so he will get in contact with you about that substitute problem that you're having. If I were to take the substitute authorization class, it would just be the same classes that I've been taking for all of my teaching courses, and it would be really boring. I get an email from him saying to contact somebody else through the substitute authorization people, and so I email him, and I finally get a response back saying I don't need to take the course. I cancel the course, but we can't cancel our hotel because we've already booked it and paid for it, and it was a lot of money. So we're gonna have a mini vacation at the beginning of January, and I'm gonna be able to skip the substitute authorization class and go straight into subbing after I receive my degree on my transcript, which will be like the middle of January. So I'll be a substitute, and I don't have to take the class. Long story short. But I'm done with school. Graduated. No more. So, since I didn't pass the test, I have to wait 90 days to retake it. At the end of those 90 days, I will know whether or not I'll be getting into the JET program or not. I'm going to not retake the test, but I will retake it after I get back from my year in Japan, where I will most definitely be advanced low, because heck, spending a year in Japan, you better be advanced low. So that's my plan. Cool. Oven! I'm not ready yet! Let's get some cookies done, shall we? Look at, they look so good. Nom, 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 chocolate. So I just realized I have a hat to go with my penguin earrings. Can you see them? I think they're pretty cute. So now I can be matchy with myself, and yay, Christmas! Making the cookies. I don't know, should I go on the wild side and not grease the cookie sheets? Get off my spoon! Oh yeah, another thing I was supposed to tell you guys, how I like that book. It was a good book, although it surprised me with the amount of swearing it had in it. So if you don't mind swearing, or if you can get over the fact that it's just a book, it was a good read. I wouldn't read it again. So now I'm on to the book Hard Rain, about the guy who's special agent of sorts, and he lives in Japan, and he gets to be sent on this secret mission for the FBI or CIA. I don't know which. Just some organization is asking him to do something for them, and it's like his last mission. I don't know. I'm like 60 pages into it. It's pretty good. It's one of those thick books that I usually see a lot of adults reading. There's a lot of description, so sometimes I have to like skip paragraphs like this and just move on to the dialogue. But so far it's not too bad. I'll let you know next week. Hopefully I'll have it finished by then. Yay, they look so good. Yes, I know I used one of those ice cream scooper thingamabobs with like the pusher on it, because whenever I do it with the spoon, they totally aren't symmetrical at all. I'll have ones that are like these big, and then some that are like munch cookies. So okay, in the oven they go! So, I would like to know, what are some of your Christmas traditions? Obviously, this is not one of my Christmas traditions, because I totally would have had this down by now. Tonight, we are having dinner at my uncle's place, and everybody from my mom's side is going to be there. My dad's side of the family is planned for, I don't even know, because I can't attend because I have to work this weekend. They are going to go and have fun and presents and lots of food, and I'm going to be busting my butt at work, and it's going to be fun. What do you guys do? Do you guys do presents the day before Christmas? Do you have to wait till on Christmas Day, or do you celebrate after Christmas sometime? Do you merge New Year's and Christmas together and have just like this big fiesta? Is that what it's... Fiesta? I don't think that's what it should be called for Christmas. Party? Christmas? Get together? A gathering. A gathering! Ah! Oh, which reminds me, tomorrow, since we aren't going anywhere, my family and my husband are going to go see the new Hobbit movie coming out. I don't know why that reminded me of that. So I'm going to finish these cookies, and I will totally see you guys next week, same time, same place, probably not the same kitchen, hopefully not a different kitchen, but probably just in my living room again. I will see you guys next week. Have a wonderful Christmas, and eat lots of wonderful dairy-filled foods for me, because I can't. Shad Panda.